BCT Engineering. I know you've been here quite some time, but maybe you can just tell us a little more about your company.
Originally, I had a partner that was started, and we used to do performance equipment for motorcycles. He originally did, when we split up, he did the one for Silver Dream Racer, the bike for the film. Then we sort of evolved in this building, and we used to lease where we are now. Eventually, I am now buying the building.
Okay, and we've obviously fast forwarded a long time. You know, how's the journey been?
Hectic. Bringing up a family and running a business is never an easy combination.
No, for sure. But along that journey, no doubt you've had some important customers, partners. We're actually here to talk about ITC today. So how have they helped you on your journey?
Well, the help we've had from ITC, it started out live. This is part of a very sophisticated kitchen tap, this component. And these kitchen taps, they basically have just a touch panel, not a tap, and you just push for boiling, chilled, sparkling or whatever water. And this is the main body of the tap when it turned over done. And initially we started machining them out of plate material, and we had a lot of problems because of the material, and two, the cutting methods we were using. But then ITC came along and we had a look at the way we were machining, and I think, as Matt has explained to you, the various types of cutter we used, it has actually saved on the job at least an hour per component.
And what tools are you using now to get that saving?
Matt, offhand, I can't give you the actual names of them, but Matt can. We are using a combination of tooling on this, i.e. tip tool, which is the high feed going around the outside of the component, and then the solid carbide tool going through the centre. And a lot of it was, when we started to do it, we were probably going much too cautiously with the feeds and speeds, because we didn't realise how well the cutters would cut. And now we've evolved it so that these are working regularly, as on the machine here, and they are coming out in a lot better time than they were originally.
That's what it's all about, saving time, and it's also a very reliable process. There's a lot to be said for a reliable process, yeah, instead of trying to push your tools right to the edge of the limit. And this impressive aluminium component, I understand you've also had a lot of help with this.
Yes, indeed. We previously were using a slightly different tool on it, and we were only able to go at speed-wise probably about 2 meters a minute. Now with the new tool we can go at 3.5 meters a minute with double the cut. So we are saving on these at least an hour on each component.
Which is quite significant, because I understand you get a reasonable amount of these, but
yeah.
I presume the quality is equally as good or maybe even better?
The quality from the tool that we are using now is, if anything, a lot better, because we're getting very parallel sides, and with this cutter, as you can see, the tips on this one have done a whole batch and they still look as good as new.
Great news for you, perhaps not so for ITC.
No, but ITC, with the help they've given, I mean, we now buy virtually all our cutters from them. And I think most companies, don't give the service that they have given us. Matt and Dave have spent, probably 2 or 3 days here total, sorting, these two jobs out. And it's helped us and obviously enabled them to sell us the cutters.
Sounds like a pretty good partnership to me. Many thanks.
Thank you.
So Matt, we're another ITC customer, and these guys seem equally as happy as the last place we visited. What's this component we're looking at?
Okay, so we're at BCT Engineering down in Woking, fantastic subcontractor. As with all subcontractors, they're not sure what's coming through the door. They do plastic, aluminium, stainless steel, you name it, they have a go at it. So we were tasked to come in and look at this particular job. This is a high quality tap component, a bathroom tap component. And the task was, how could we machine that faster and a safe process, and obviously save Tony some money so he can make more money. And Tony had an idea in his head, could we make these 2 at a time out of a billet? Because at the start they were making these 1 at a time. So we knew what Tony wanted. Dave Cleve and I came in, my colleague Dave, and we had a look at the process, and we decided between us, yes we could, and these were the tools we needed. So, and
the tools it's a mixture of indexable and solid, which is a beautiful thing about ITC.
Exactly, we can offer both ways to look at it, and in this case we looked at an M370 high feed to produce the profile of the 2 parts, and then we go through the middle with a ITC 20mm diameter roughing cutter, and then we finish outside with a Whittier multi-flute finishing tool. So,
what was the saving?
In time saving, there was a lot of time. I think Tony would probably tell you that he's now making money out of a job that perhaps they weren't making money out of. So for us, it's a win-win. I'm happy that he's doing that, and that's what we're here to do. So.
And the beauty is it's a stable process. Quite often when we push these cutting tools, people are a bit, do I leave the machine, do I not leave the machine? But we've got a stable process here, haven't we?
Yeah, we're looking at probably 5 billets per edge of the high feed on the 316 stainless, so a pretty good run time for that. I mean, 0.5 mil depth of cut, 0.6 depth of cut, that sort of depth of cut with 180 on the spindle speed, 180 meters. Tony can now afford to go away, do whatever he needs to do, answer the phone, set another machine, and he knows he's going to get 5 billets machined repetitively and quite safely.
And I know this isn't the first time. You've also adopted the new aluminium Whittier tool in here.
Yes, this tool, which is the new VHSC, absolutely fantastic. Really enjoying using this tool. We've had 3 or 4 very good successes. Tony has some good aluminium casing type jobs. We needed to take some time out of the job. Again, as a subcontractor, he's always looking to get the times down so he can make some money at the job, because it's a very competitive market.
So what data are we adopting with this?
On this particular one, because we were unsure what we were going to do with the age of the machine and we were a bit restricted on spindle speed, we've actually run this at 7,500 revs. We've ramped down at a 5-degree ramp angle to 4 mil depth of cut, and then ran round in the pocket at nearly 3.5 meters a minute. So, it's good metal removal rate on an aluminium job. For Tony on that machine, I think it's very, very successful.
Had Tony used a different tool in the past?
Yeah, Tony used conventional, like our VSM 11 tools, like the old APKT style insert. The trouble with these standard shoulder mill 90-degree cutting tools is you can't feed them particularly fast on aluminium. So in the past, it's probably been better to run with a larger solid carbide tool with multi-flutes than it has been to go indexable. With this new tool coming out, it gives us that option now to run much faster. So you've gone from, say, 0.1 per tuff on a standard shoulder mill. You can run this 0.25, 0.3 and above per tuff. Plus you can get the spindle speed up. We're looking at 11.5, 12,000 revs we can get up to 1,800 meters a minute, on the machines that can take that sort of spindle speed.
And how does that influence A, tool life, and B, surface finish, because you're taking that material off a lot quicker?
We're taking material off quicker. What we're seeing with this tool is a good true 90 on the side walls, but actually a very good finish on the bottom face. In fact, the more you can push this, the higher the revs, the higher the feed, it seems to produce an even better finish. So it's quite strange how it's going at the moment. But from a tool life perspective, Tony's not changed the edge yet, which isn't good for Dave Cleve as the area sales guy, but it's fantastic for the customer, and that's what we're here to do.
And you, as the local applications guy, you love jobs like this?
Unbelievably. This is what I'm here to do. I like coming in, seeing these cutters work. It's good for me to see it, good for the customers to see it, and we can go away with a big success for Tony, a good success for ITC, and we just continue to support as we go forward. So yeah, very good.